Welcome back, guys. Random se7en here playing Layers of Fear Chapter 2. Hells yeah, let's dive in it, guys. Request of pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday, the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel. Hells yeah. So, we are put in this same kind of hallway. We're going to enter forward into this room.
Yeah, room 1408. I get it.
This storm has been going on for weeks.
So when we come back into this room, it is different. I thought that was friggin' awesome.
They don't understand what it takes to make a good painting. The work doesn't start with the brush, just like family doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
And money. Lots of it.
First step is the hardest. That's for damn sure. It was like me when I tried to quit drinking for the first time. But practice makes perfect with anything you do.
Yeah, what was it, like 5 times too many?
Okay, when we get into this room, guys, the object of this room is to find a key. I like this room. And yeah, this lockbox over here. And if you interact with the lockbox, if you turn around, and after I go see if this door is unlocked, it's locked. But look at, we got the closet. That was freaking cool when I saw that. I'm like, whoa, alright. It's like 1408 shit right here. Alrighty, when we get in here, it's the same room, a little bit darker. But if we come up to this picture up here, dun, 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 dun. And we got ourselves a key, and the room changed again. Now we can use the key on this box.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
So for some reason, when I restarted and redid this to make recording, that picture was not in that locked box. That whole picture thing. So I was just like, what? So I had to replay the whole game just for that one little spot. That's why it was looped in there. But if anybody knows anything about that, that would be interesting, because whatever. But the first time I played it, I remember going into that lockbox and there was that picture. But whatever. When we come into this hallway, a lot of these pictures change too. So this whole game is just, it's taking me for a loop, but I like it. I'm just trying to keep up with it. Oh yeah. Alrighty, what's behind this door?
It looks like a painter's wet dream. You got scared. No, you got scared.
I think I have the music for all the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening. You're going to love it.
Nah, I'll be the judge on that.
Alrighty, we finally got some damn action moving that board over. Alrighty, when you look behind this painting, this took me a little bit, but if it lets you, there you go.
Must be sharper.
So it sounds like the character we're playing is a little bit crazy right now. I don't know if he's talking to the canvases with the sharpness of the blade or what. What was that? I love that shit. That's some Silent Hill stuff right there. Totally different room now. Now we can walk through. Alrighty, nothing to grab in here. And up we go. What the horse balls is that shit? It's a keg of blood. Hell yeah. He's just leaning over like, yeah, anybody want some? Come get it.
Sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black especially? That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you.
I think Thomas Caldwell just walked out the door right there. Your friend and ghost. Alrighty, when we walk into this twisted sideways room, you can't fight her. She will break you. Who the hell is she? I want to know. Are we going to be able to fight her soon? Well, what I noticed, if you guys are actually going through the files and stuff like that, these chapters take a lot longer, but you can speed run them. I might do that later on after I beat this game, but for right now we're enjoying the story. And we come into another room in here. We're going to have to find another key. Because there's a locked box. This one actually takes numbers. But if you notice, there's some candles around this room. Alrighty, light the first one. It reveals a 4. So there'll be 2 more candles. 3 numbers to the lockbox. So I like it. I like it a lot. And there's our 9. Good old 9er. 40 whiners. Just double checking, making sure I don't miss any files.
Don't be scared. It's just a book, Birdie.
Yep, fucking scared me the first time I did that. Anyways, but it says look closer, so the clue is look around and you got the 3 candles, and that gives you the 3 numbers to put into this lockbox. And I did find out you can actually just come into this room and put the numbers in without lighting the candles, so little fun fact right there. But we're gonna enjoy the story, guys, because this game is really digging into me right now, and I'm digging the story, especially with the character swapping. So 6, 9, 4. The good old combo. And there's another key.
This is fine. This is good. These are great conditions. I can finish it. I can. I will. I need to. For all our sakes. For our family.
For a family? Or just for you? Go on, tip the scales.
What do they want us to do? Take a break and sit down? fuck that. Let's keep going.
Wait a minute. Am I supposed to sit down? Okay. Turn around. That's awesome. And then turn around again. And ooh. Whole different room. That's freaking cool. I like that.
It's crooked. Go back.
Prosthesis snatchers, insatiable bastards. Can't afford a new one. Why the damn leg?
Want to beg for a new leg with a keg full of blood? Ooh-wee. Shapeless dreams. Damn, I love the poetry in this game so far. From being a writer myself and making music and stuff like that, especially with the creepy ambience music, it's crazy. Definitely down my alley.
Can you fear her? Shit, where is she? Haven't even seen the bitch.
I had the most beautiful dream last night. I dreamt he came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you he really lusted for.
I think we should drop the toccata here. People won't be able to concentrate on anything but your music. It's about our family, after all. About both of us. I'm sure Thomas would agree with me.
Why do they keep saying that? What, is she fat?
Don't worry, you're not alone. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect. And you know what? That's fine. In fact, many loving couples struggle with day-to-day life in a relationship. This does not make them any less special. It just takes some work. And we're here to help. Our consultants, all trained experts in their field, will help you identify the source of your troubles and deal with it at your own pace. Whether it's simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities, where there's a problem, there's always a solution. And remember, it's never too late.
I like it. The past holds back, which they're pretty much saying that everything catches back up to you in time. Karmic debt. We were just talking about that on the first one. Anyways, when we come in here, guys, this room is a mess. I still don't get this room, guys. I did it like 3 freaking times. The best I can say is just watch a video and kind of copy what I do. But anyways, we're going to come around these paintings. And if you notice, there's only one painting, but there's 4 frames to hold paintings on them. So we need to come around. And the main object is to kind of look through the one painting to make the other painting show up. It's weird, it's trippy, but follow with me, guys, and let's try to tackle it together. So we got the third painting. Now that we come around, we can reveal this door right here. And now we got to figure out how to keep that door to stay. Which is tricky. I mean, I still don't know this room at all. I was pretty much guessing the whole time. And there was another note in this room that they would not let me pick up. It was over by the windowsill, so it's really weird. So if you do this game again, there's going to be some things you can't pick up. So I've noticed it twice now. But anyways, I'm just kind of doing some guesswork right here, guys. A little trial and error. Trying to get that canvas up right there. Yep. Do, 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 do. Okay, now that we stuck our head through the freaking painting, the door is revealed. I have no idea. So, but now the next object is to get this fourth painting up. Yeah, this room was a mess. I did not like this room, but after we got it done, I'm like, thank fucking God. So I think this last painting, we got to look through like 2 different paintings to reveal it. Come to the door, look through another painting. Yeah, so come up to this one. So I went to the door, come up to that painting. It should be up now. No, go closer to the painting. There you go. Ah, ha, ha. So we were at the wrong painting to look through. So hell yeah, guys. And behind that painting is the key to the door.
Stupid Evil Within 2 bullshit.
How can 2 people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day. That pathetic, hurtful look. A combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion. I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. It feels like nothing a woman should ever experience. Still, being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part.
So it's this dude's wife we gotta be afraid of or something? She's the one that's gonna attack us? Well, let's do it. Anyways, so we read that, turned around, and the room changed again. Now we can come through this door. Another long corridor hallway. I love it. First time I came through these doors, I just studied all these paintings. Like, what the hell do these mean? These are cool. I like these ones. This game's random, just like me. So
Watch him drown.
Literally going with the flow.
Dear sir or madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please, consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police.
Sincerely, your very nosy neighbors.
My home is my castle. Locked inside, I am safe.
Nah. You just lazy, scared of the world, and don't want to go anywhere. It's fine. Most people don't. Okay guys, here's another room where you have to kind of just scout it out a little bit and then go through the door like 6-7 times. Till eventually little things change, you'll see little things change and show up, and once that starts happening, keep going through the door. So you'll see me going through this door quite a bit, and that's what I'm doing. Just changing the outcome of the game until eventually they give us an item. See, you're going in circles. You can tell that you're doing it right, so don't mind that. Right now I'm just kind of observing, making sure I didn't miss anything, because at first this room was like, what is going on? And I figured, I'm like, alright, just keep going and going and going, and something's bound to change, and eventually it does. So let's go.
Yeah, maybe if I look outside again, something will appear.
What fuels my passion? So when I saw that, I knew I was doing it right, because that was new. So just keep on trucking through the door. Now I figured, I'm like, alright, let's just keep going and going and going, and eventually, yep, still locked. I was getting a little frustrated right here. I'm like, how many times they want us to go through the same fucking door? I know I'm going in circles. What else are we supposed to do? So blood dripping from the desk right there, that was new. We're finally getting through. Now it's changed. That's where I figured, alright, let's look at the same freaking spot. Go up to it every time. Hey, wada boom. We got an item. Now what? Same thing, guys. So we're gonna go through the door again. So now that we're finally done with that freaking mess, we're going to come into this room and it's changed. Thank God. And more paintings. I love these paintings because they're telling the story of the game. If anybody's paying attention to that. Alright, some more drawers. Flopping fish.
I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
I love you, and? So a guy with a wooden leg is pissed off, and so is his wife, and now he wants to beat everybody up with a paintbrush.
I hated it. Always felt as if it wasn't my hand that wrote the letters when using it.
Oh, it reminds me of that movie with Seth Green and Ben Sowell, Idle Hands.
Straight out of water, bitch.
So when we turned the light switch on, it changed some shit. Look at that, a bunch of fish flopping on the ground. Holy buckets. And then the fireplace. There we go, and that's our next entrance spot. I thought that was cool.
Holy slithering paintbrushes.
Man, I love the World Globes. When me and my little sister were younger, we used to play at the World Globe. Put your finger on it. This is where you're going to live when you're older. Alrighty, got another box. See if this one's locked. Nope, they let us open it up. Nothing?
The thought
Oh, there we
alone
go.
that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
Are you the one with the wooden leg?
In an unexpected experimental streak in his usually conservative endeavors, Thomas Caldwell hosted an extraordinary exhibition opening in his gallery. Quote, "This is a great day for me and my wife," said in the opening speech. Quote, "For us, this is not only an exhibition, this is how we want to live our life. This music accompanies my paintings just as she will accompany me in the future." It is rumored that after the exhibition, some kind of arrangement was set between Caldwell and
That dude from Mary Poppins.
Yeah, the element of detail is very surprising in this game. I was just in awe walking around here like, this is really cool. And this game originally came out on the PlayStation 4 in 2016.
what we witness today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms, might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes. The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate the works of, and whose praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, quote, "As critics, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice." Other critics were only slightly more lenient, as the
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of critics myself, but when it comes to like certain things, critics are good, put people in their places, but if you're just having fun, let them have fun, especially with a wooden leg.
I have a responsibility. Finish it!
Stay away.
Yep, don't like this room, it's dark. Talking about some girl that she's close. Yeah, I'm just, at any moment, I'm just waiting for something to freaking pop out at me and I'd have to start running somewhere. But it's got a good vibe, it's scaring the hell out of me so far, I like it. It's kind of like playing that Silent Hill, the short message, you're doing some things, reading some things, and all of a sudden you're getting chased. I'm like, holy shit. So it looks like we're back in the house. Looks like, yeah, back in the kitchen.
Linen won't do. Anyone can paint on a linen canvas. I am not anyone. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
I knew something was up with this guy from the start. Freaking psycho. I like it.
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know! In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you.
Okay, just the pantry. Weed's still there, good. Oofta.
Hell yeah, so far this game's giving me some mixed feelings, guys. Now we're back in the house. So, I don't know what's going on exactly, so I didn't really read any more files because they look like the same ones from earlier, so came in here to see if this door was unlocked, and it wasn't. And then we're gonna hop over here to the left, and wada boom. I noticed there was some paint on that door, so I'm like, alright, that's gotta be the one.
How can two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day. That pathetic, hurtful look. A combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion.
Yeah, just like I thought. We already read that file. That's why I stopped it right there.
I had the most beautiful dream last night. I dreamt he came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you he really lusted for.
No, this is...
Prosthesis snatchers. In
Well, how about that for chapter 1, guys? So the first one was the house. This is chapter 1, and then we're going to be doing chapter 2 next. That's how it's set up. It's weird, but hell yeah, I'm having a blast playing this game, guys. I hope you're having fun too watching, taking what you can out of it. Maybe you'll try the game out for yourself on PlayStation 5 Remake. But anyways, I'm Randum se7en. I want you to hit those likes, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
It must be sharper. First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.